A long time to tell everything he's been doing. On an international level, he came to me in the 80s and he said the classification system in Paralympic sport is an absolute train wreck. It's a mess. You got a bunch of egos. You've got a bunch of guys that are just doctors that think that they own the world, and most of them live in Europe. Okay? U.S. has absolutely no influence in the international scene. And to show you what we're talking about, if we wanted to get an athlete classified, we had to fly classifiers in from Europe and wine them and dine them, buy them the best scotch on the market, and I'm serious, and put them up in the best accommodations and treat them like royalty in order to get some poor slob out of Windham, New York, or Loon Mountain to be qualified, to be a Paralympic racer. And A, they only allowed doctors to be classifiers. B, it was mostly European, a few Canadians. And one doctor here in the United States that was a glory hound and didn't want to spread the word at all. And Doc came to me and said, we've got to start training more classifiers. We've got to break out of this medical mode and look at the therapists and the athletic trainers and those who are qualified to look at functional activity and classify according to that, sometimes better than the doctors did. And that was in '88. 24 years later, you've got a guy who has become a leader in Paralympic classification, who has developed a system where you can get national classifiers, so you preliminarily qualify somebody in Seattle, Washington, or Bangor, Maine, who can then start competing and not have to wait till they got to Europe to find out they're disqualified because somebody didn't classify them properly. He's developed a cadre of national classifiers so that we can reach these people at any time of the year in events all over the country and enable those U.S. athletes to be classified. And he has broken open that model of just doctors being classifiers so that people that are involved in functional rehabilitation can get involved in the classification system. And he's been able to lead that worldwide, and it wasn't an easy process. The Europeans do not like to give up power and prestige, and he did it. He did it all for the right reasons, because he had a vision and because he believed that this is the best thing for the athletes. He believes it's the best thing for the student, and he was able to actually carry that through to success. And this is 24 years of hard work on the international scale. Doc,